actually are transformed into air units. But when they're on the ground, they can only shoot down units. So, however, he is going to retreat. Protoss player is just going strong Void Rays right now. He is building Stalkers, has a couple, maybe he has one Zealot out, is building a lot of Stalkers, as we can see. No, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. He is building Zealots, a lot of Zealots. I don't understand why this Protoss player will be building Zealots. These Marauders will just tear the Zealots apart, especially with this concussive shells. Pylons going up over here in this expansion. And it looks like, if you could tell, it looks like the command center, yes, the Terran command center is going to try and land here, as we can see the green around the landing zone, the landing point for the command center. However, it's going to be rejected because of this Protoss base. Terran player is finally going to be able to notice this Protoss base, so probably going to be seeing this command center back up sometime soon. He does have quite a few air units and Marines. We'll be able to possibly deal with this expansion. He needs to take advantage right now and kill this expansion while there's no army. He only has a few void. He's got quite a few Void Rays. He's got a few Stalkers and Zealots. He is moving his Void Rays out, so we're going to be seeing a battle here in just a second. There we go. Terran player finally moving his Vikings out, and we're going to be seeing somewhat of a little battle here as Terran player is destroying these pylons. Void Rays are going to be able to sneak up behind him. However, I do not think this is going to be, these Marines are going to be enough for these Void Rays. But however, he does have a lot of Vikings. These Vikings have a lot more of a range. We're going to be seeing all his Void Rays are going down. Vikings and Marines against these Void Rays, not a good combination. He does call in a few Stalkers, only has a few Stalkers and a lot of Zealots. So as we can see right now, his Void Rays are going down. Marauders doing a lot of damage, killing one assimilator. And these Zealots are probably going to be able to mop up the rest of the... It does do a stem. Marauders do a stem. It's not a good job. Terran player definitely should have microed these Zealots. He does have concussive shells. Definitely should have taken advantage of this concussive shells. However, these Vikings are just stranded in the air. They are going to land down. We're going to be seeing a little bit of a Viking versus Zealot and Stalker fight. Vikings are able to take out these Zealots and kill this Stalker here. We're going to be seeing the... It looks like we're probably going to be... Terran player is going to be building a little more. Building a couple more Marauders and Marines. He does have a lot of unemployed SUVs over here. Probably needs to be sending out his SUVs. Terran player definitely wants to destroy this expansion here, which is a very good move. It's going to cut the Protoss player from only having one base, and I believe the Protoss player only has 29 probes, as the Terran player has 45. But keep in mind, Terran player isn't using at least half of his SUVs. They're not mining right now. That's okay though, because he's probably going to be sending his SUVs over to secure this expansion. As we see, the orbital command is still waiting to land. The Vikings are going to be cleaning out the rest of the Protoss base over here. It looks like the Protoss players stopped building Void Rays now. He's mainly focusing on just getting Stalkers. I do not see how this Protoss player is able to get back into this game. The Terran player almost has 3 bases, a lot of Vikings, a lot of Marines. They are upgraded. They do have stim pack. Ground units do have stim pack now. We are seeing a second expansion another expansion for the Protoss player. So, and another one. I'm sorry. We have two more expansions for the Protoss player. So he's basically he's risking it. He's trying to get up his economy again. I do not see him getting back into this game. However, he is sending out his army down here to secure this expansion. So we are going to see Terran player is going to knock down these structural rocks. Even though he looks like his SUVs are still not doing anything over here. His command center is still over here. He would probably want to land this command center just to get the economic advantage. Even though he already has it, his macro's way up. He has way too many minerals and way too many gas. He definitely needs to. He is still building quite a few Marines and Marauders. Tanks would help in this game. Tanks would help a lot. Maybe a couple medevacs and a couple more Vikings, just to kind of lower his income, right, or his mineral and Vespian gas count. Because with these many minerals and gas, you want to make sure you have something at least twice the size of that. Because Protoss player could easily just send these in and kill whatever, while your army's over here killing this little expansion. You always would want to make sure you have at least somewhat of a defense. So he is doing pretty good. He's not supply blocked right now, which we've seen in the past. He does have a couple SUVs here. We might be seeing somewhat of a. His SUVs can repair Vikings or any mech units that his medevacs. Medevacs are healing these Marines as they use stim pack and Marauders. This expansion is going to go down, and Protoss player looks like he's going to be taking the advantage, and he is going to be possibly moving in onto the Terran base as the Terran army is way far away from his base. Probably going to be attacking the main base now. We are going to see this command center land here. Probably going to put these SUVs finally back to work, give them jobs, and keep the economy running still. So we're going to see a small battle here. I don't know if it's going to be enough to deal with the stalkers here. He's probably going to be losing this army. He is definitely taking the advantage and hitting the Protoss base. And as we can see, he's not doing anything just yet. The Protoss player is killing the rest of these, trying to just keep these SUVs out. One of them taking out this orbital command center. SUVs are not repairing. They're still mining. They need to be repairing this command center, but it looks like the Protoss player is going to be able to show its expansion. We might even see the Protoss player move in and do some devastation in the home base, but the Terran player has already beaten the Protoss player to it. He's going to be killing the rest of the units. So it's basically an eye for an eye. They've been killing each other's bases for quite some time now. Protoss player is finally able to move out with a nice-sized army. We're going to be seeing a lot of damage in the Terran player's base. However, the Terran player is one step ahead. He did land these Vikings to continue his assault, just cause more damage to the Protoss player's base. And we don't see any more expansions for the Protoss player. He does have a pylon here, however, but he will be able to scout that when his Nexus is destroyed. And this looks like it's just going to be a good game for the Protoss player. I don't see how he's going to be able to get back. He does have quite a few probes. Does not have enough to build a Nexus, unfortunately. So it's definitely going to be a good game for the Protoss player. Terran player, his mineral Vespene gas count is just off the wall right now. So I definitely give props to the Terran player. He did very good in this game, keeping his economy up, building a lot of Marines. Like he did pretty good with defending the back of his base here with these missile turrets. So definitely good game for both players. I give props for the Protoss player for the early Void Ray rush. Usually you won't see Void Ray rushes every so often. You'll see either you'll see the 4-gate build, or you'll just see or just mass grounding and stacking each other. Especially on this map. This really is not a big map, but very good move for the Protoss player. He did decide to do the early harassment. He killed a lot of Marines, devastated a little bit of the economy here, but Terran player was one step ahead the entire time. We are going to see this pylon destroyed. So that's definitely a good game for the Protoss player. He just didn't have enough to deal with the Terran economy and the Terran army. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed my my little commentary there. Sorry if I slurred my words a little bit. So go ahead and leave me some comments or any replays. If you have any replays, go ahead and email me at gtrstarcraft.com. Or I'm sorry, gtrstarcraft@yahoo.com. It's right here above my little banner. So thanks for watching. GTR Starcraft signing out. Smart play by the Zerg player. He does burrow these Hydras. However, the stupid Terran player decides to just walk right into the Vortex. So it's buying my friend a lot of time to do a lot of damage right now. They just don't have anything right now when they're in that Vortex. Vortex is going to go down again. Vortex again from my friend here. You're going to see just Marines. Look at he's just still pushing his Marines and everything into that Vortex. So sitting in a very bad position. My friend is doing as much damage as possible, killing two Zerg, two